Hello everybody.
Hi.
We're here today inside Design with Your Diamond Mind's office, and we just wanted to jump on here. We're done for the workday, and we're just going to give you a quick little tour of what we've done with the place. So do you want to show them some of the before photos?
I do.
So we have a couple before photos. She's going to pop them up just so you guys can see what we started with, what it looked like, and then we'll show you around and see how we turned out to look like.
Okay, so this one is actually the very before, where the door that is actually behind me at this moment is not even in there. And all it was concrete, kind of like it was white walls, but they were kind of like had a beige tint to them. And as you can see, there was no door on that side. This is my poor husband doing all the work in here. He actually laid the carpet. We found the carpet at Home Depot and just bought it by the roll, and you can see over here we had it rolled out and we just measured it out and we did the cuts, and I did assist him with this portion of it. He didn't have to do it all himself. But then he's in here laying it, and that's actually the door that it's here now, where the first picture there was no door there.
Yeah, it was an open space, and they were able to create some division and a little privacy. I thought this was really cool. Where did you get the inspiration for this one?
I think there was actually something on Pinterest that I had seen someone else post, and I love the idea of showcasing colors, because that's what we do here.
Yeah.
We love colors. So kind of fade out and be bright. I just thought that was so fun, because I wanted the rest of the space, because it is a tighter space, I wanted it to be all white. So it was very, it felt larger, and it wasn't, I guess, distracting.
Yeah.
I wanted just a plain palette, and then of course the pops for inspiration for us I thought were fantastic.
And it works out really well, because although the rest of the walls are white, we still have color, we still have fun, we still have Karen. This is definitely her thing. She's very in love with color. She does great with color selection. So it's kind of refreshing when you walk in and you see this beautiful wall. And it was easy to do, right?
It was. Actually, my daughter, she's 14, her and I came in here and we were tacking it up, and I don't even think the paint was dry. I was so excited to get this wall up. This was one of my favorite things, because I didn't want a lot of art. As you can see, we did have this is our logo, and my father-in-law, this is actually, although it looks like it's framed in like a gray
wood. It looks like distressed wood, and it wraps all the way around.
Yeah, this is actually canvas. There's no wood on here. It's what he's calling deco frames, but he designed this online, and you're able to, it looks 3D. I mean, it really looks like there's wood there, but you don't have, of course, it's eco-friendly. You don't have any of the issues of the wood, anything like that. So it's just the canvas itself.
So big thank you to
Jean Nelson, yes,
Jean Nelson with
deco frames.
Deco frames. That's beautiful. When I first saw it, I immediately had to go touch it, because it does look so 3D. I don't think the logo has ever looked that good.
I know.
But yeah, it looks like it's like almost like a gray distressed wood. It looks like it's even mounted.
It does.
Matted, but it's not. It's actually a canvas, and you can tell when the light hits it on the side that it's not. It's all canvas, but it's beautiful.
And this was actually printed at Redline Print, who's here locally as well.
Cool. Redline Print.
Yes, trying to keep it local here.
Yes, that's always good.
And they did a fantastic job. And then the rest of it, I mean, this little cat, he's been everywhere. This is my yoga cat. This is what keeps me calm, so I can do all of your designs. We have him on here. We've got, this is actually just a beautiful, this is a fake plant, but I actually got it from one of my clients, and I love it. And of course the essentials in here.
Yeah. We have the printer, we have all the paper material and everything down here, and this is actually something that she already owned, so it's perfect. We were just able to like repurpose it.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of storage inside. And as you can see, I tried to go white with so much in here, and this, I originally was going to paint this white, but it just added such a cool element just to blend in with the printer, and it didn't feel, I thought it would feel too big in the space, but the way we were able to arrange the furniture, it doesn't feel large at all.
It worked out great. And of course, no office can be complete without a coffee station.
Yeah, I think this was our second purchase, right?
So we have our coffee. Welcome to DWYDiM's office.
Yes.
And we need that coffee. And this is actually something we purchased from Z Gallery. We had saved up some, what was it, the rewards points, and there was a sale going on and some coupons. So for those of y'all that know me, I am a cheapo. So the coupons came in handy, and we actually thought this would just be a cool way to hide and beautifully display our teas. And then the bottom, of course, it's bigger because we are coffee junkies.
Oh yeah. It's got everything.
So it has our coffee essentials in here, and it's just something that normally would be, you know, out in the way and be, I mean, it's not pretty to look at, those boxes, although they are delicious. And it just adds some height. It adds a little bit of chic flavor over here, and we get to live it up with our coffee. So yeah, we're just very excited to be in here.
Yes, I love it.
Finally, get to show you guys. Sometimes being out and about, it's kind of hard to take a moment to come and actually show you. I know we've been done with the office for a minute, but we finally got around to do it. Today we're done with work, and since beautiful lady over here had her hair and makeup done today.
Thank you.
I was like,
By Ashley.
Yes.
She did such a fantastic job.
If you guys want to, I think we can link her below. Ashley, she's also known as a Glam Girl on Instagram, and she works out of Mac, Baybrook. So shout out to you, Ashley. Thank you so much for making
She had me in there early to get ready for photos today, so that was perfect.
So yeah, we're excited. We're like, let's jump on. Let's give everybody a little tour and let y'all see what we've been working on the sides, besides the clients, of course.
Yes.
So then this chair, we wanted to add an element of comfort and still a little bit of home, where we could maybe curl up with some coffee, or when we're doing research with like the magazines, paint selection. And this is something you already had, right?
Yeah, this actually has a cool story. I paid $25 for this chair at, I think I got it at Goodwill. And it was brown, and the seat was all torn up, but everything, I mean, it was all intact still. All the netting back here was still intact. So I just bought some paint. I think I spent $26 more refinishing it, and it's one of my favorite pieces. This thing is so comfortable.
It really is.
It's really wide on the sides too, so you can kind of curl up and get cozy in it.
Did you reupholster it as well?
I did.
Oh wow, how did you do that?
The fabric. This one was really easy because the bottom, all you have to do is pop it off.
Oh,
it was a really simple, like 4 screws, and I could pop it off. So we just I took off the old material that was on it. Checked all the actual batting underneath, or the cushion, and it was still okay. So we just bought the fabric we wanted, and then we staple gunned it, and then we put it right back in.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And this one, I do remember, this one was actually a piece that I originally had in one of my home offices that she actually designed. And we transitioned from a home office to more of a, I guess, like a dressing room. Now it's like a glam dressing. It's like my spot. Yeah. So this piece didn't work there anymore, and it's super slim. I don't think it's about a foot, maybe even less.
Yeah.
And I thought it just worked perfectly here. We were able to bring some of the black elements that we're using on this side, and then we still got a little, a little chic to it with the scrolling, and it makes for a perfect coffee table. And we definitely need that. We both are coffee junkies.
Yes.
But this is what the wall looks finished. And were these all paint samples or paint swatches?
These were, I have the Sherwin-Williams Spandex, and then what they did was they changed. We used to have books with this size paint chips in them, and now we can still order those if we need them, but now they've gone down to a smaller card.
Yeah.
That's a lot easier for us to carry as designers. Yeah. So I had to use these pieces, and I still have some of the old books, but I just love.
This is such a cool piece to come into. I want them to see what it looks like from the front. Let me show you. So whenever you come in, this is what greets you. You know, the welcome sign, the beautiful flowers, our little yoga zen buddy. And then this, it's like a 3D effect. It almost reminds me of like glass, like blown glass, how it kind of curves out. And we thought that just looked cool. It adds a little dimension, it adds a little interest, and it actually is perfect. And you ended up spending $0 on this.
Well, the tax.
Well, yeah, the thumb tax.
The push pins, yeah.
Yeah.
That was that. And then our other wall, I mean, I don't want to zoom in too close because we've got stuff on here.
So this is our functioning wall. But yeah, there's client information on here. We can't zoom in too much.
Yeah, but we just did the clipboard wall for here, which makes it so nice. I mean, they come right off. We can put your colors with it. We've got all the information we need in there.
So depending on what we're working on, each one is a different client. If you can show, like if you can spread it out, these are actual paint swatches right here.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, so those are paint swatches that we keep handy, so if our clients ever need to, you know, reach back to us, or if we ever need to, you know, match anything, that and it just makes it easy. The client information's on the front, and the inside of the folder is, you know, our notes, samples, stuff like that, and it's just a cool way to keep your work area clean. Keep it up and display almost like a feature wall, and then that way we have plenty of room to spread out when we are working from the office, online shopping, stuff like that. So this is our cool little, I would say, desk work area.
And this was someone who was moving. I bought it from them, and we just painted it with chalk paint white. It was dark wood.
It's so cool. I love this thing.
And one of the main reasons we chose glass, just as another, this room, I mean, I'm almost large enough to go side to side with it. So we didn't have a lot of space this way. It's longer than it is wide.
Yeah.
So we needed a lot of things that did not look like they took up the space they do.
Yeah, so we didn't want it to be intruded. Yeah, and the stools actually can serve as extra seating for when we do have guests over or clients. But yes, Karen likes to put her feet up.
Yes.
Yeah, and they usually can go here and add some extra seating, or whenever we are around and if we're working side by side, we just bring them up and under, and they actually work perfect. Where were these from? Do you remember?
These were from Ross, and I bought those, I mean, completely as is. I was sure they were perfect. Yeah, absolutely perfect.
They add a little bit of fun and chic. So yeah, I love this desk.
And they're very lightweight.
Yeah, it's definitely easy to spread out. The fact that it is a round table versus a square, not only visually it takes up less space because of the glass, but the fact that it's round, you're able to spread out so much more and not be so intrusive as with like the sharp corners of a square or a rectangle. And this is normally where we spread out. Right now we cleaned it up for you guys.
Hasn't looked this good in a while.
Yeah, some of this stuff is up here. We have like our books, we have our notebooks, our laptops. And this is another little piece that she already owned. And we just add almost like a cubby, you know, like her purse and my stuff here. We have stuff we need for work, files, our camera for when we go out, and then our little utility kit here when we're with clients. So it's just another fun little piece that she already had, and we just made it work for the space.
Yeah, because this was the same dark wood. So since I didn't want dark wood, this was like Target. I've had this for years. So again, we did the chalk paint and turned it all white, and now it blends in versus being like the first thing.
It almost ends up feeling like a built-in.
Yes.
So yeah, this is our fun little space. We just popped a little lamp here on our desk area because sometimes, really depending on how we're feeling, we can actually turn the lights off, work with the light that we have here. We put on some good music, and with the laptops on, we have, you know, good lighting, like good reading lighting, and it's kind of nice to just kind of change it up, and we have control over that. Yeah. But yeah, we hope you like it. If you have any questions, any comments, leave some comments under the video, and we'll get back to you. If you have any questions about, I think we pretty much said where we purchased everything.
Yeah.
But we always love to hear back from you guys. How are you liking it?
I am so happy to have my own space. I feel like, I don't know, we used to have to deal with, you know, working from home is amazing in one aspect, but I don't know about you, but I'm still doing laundry while I'm doing it, or the pets need to go outside to go to the bathroom. So having my own space to go to, and, you know, for you to be able to come over and work even when I'm not here has been phenomenal.
The fact that we can separate work from home is actually really good because we are both mothers, and we tend to sometimes merge them. So you're, like you said, you're doing laundry and you're working on the client, and then it doesn't end, and this way there's a bit of a separation. We leave the office and we're done for the day. So it's nice, and it's also nice to have everything accessible together instead of having to split some stuff in my house, some stuff in her house. So it's kind of nice to do it, and the space couldn't be more perfect. Like I said, everything in this space is just the perfect size. We have just the amount of room that we need. We have just the necessities, and everything is just easily accessible. Everything is just worked out perfect. But yeah, we're really excited to show you guys. We hope you liked it. Do you want to say anything else?
No, thank you for stopping by. I really think this is a perfect space for inspiration.
Yes, for sure.
I guess that's the last thing I wanted to add with why I like having the office.
Yeah.
You're not picking up things while you're working, or there's always something out of order. But here it's just a clean slate. I feel like I can do a better job even on your work because I don't have any other colors or anything fighting against it. So it's just been hugely inspirational. I'm very, very happy to have this place.
Yay!
Yes.
We're glad you guys are able to see a little bit of insight into our little designer world.
Yes.
And we're so happy to finally be able to show you. Like we said, any questions, comments, make sure you leave them down below. And we're always happy to answer your questions. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great weekend.